Well, welcome back, everyone. And I just wanted to talk to you today about all the AI that has been announced in the last keynote that came out with the Google Marketing Live in 2024, which was just a couple of weeks ago, if you're watching this now. And effectively, at the end of the day, this is going to be a big part of our lives moving forward, which is why I wanted to talk to you, because Performance Max is the AI ad facility that Google have, and they are pushing it. They are promoting AI generated ads, and this is where it all starts. So they've been quietly working on this in the background, and it's being promoted by their reps. And now we've got this big launch, and I just wanted to take you through some of the key stuff because it is going to be useful. It is going to make our lives a lot easier. And as marketers, we need to be aware of that for a start. And anyone who's promoting their own business is going to need to. So if you're trying to do this, I'm giving you the shortcut way, which is the bonus of being a member, of course. And effectively, I'm going to start here with this gentleman who is talking about Google Lens. Okay, so as with Google Lens, you can take a photo of whatever it is. And much like the Google Circle to search, if you haven't gone to watch my last video that I did on YouTube or in the members area of the mini trainings folder, please go and have a look at that, because this is AI overview searches are going to be massive. They are going to have a huge effect on how people find you or not. And that these ads are going to be at the top of those AI searches and the bottom of those AI searches. Now, they are going to be incorporating both search ads, like our normal search ads that we have at the moment, Google Ads. They are also going to be incorporating these new Performance Max. So these are the things that I want you to be aware of what is coming. So in this instance, what happens is the person what it, indicate what it is that they actually want to buy in that picture. And here we go, just like the Google Circle to search, it goes straight to the ad. So there is no blue link search. It bypasses all of that and it gives you your immediate options. One of the things that I also wanted to bring to your attention is that they are saying that there's going to be AI overview information within these ads as well. Okay, so that is something that I thought you would want to be aware of. That this is coming, so you want to start maybe playing and toying with Performance Max and just see how you would like to incorporate your business into that. So look, do know that this is heavily driven on products, but I do want to say that you could be a souvenir shop, whatever it is, thinking outside the bracket that you're selling something to tourists. So it is relevant to tourism, but at the end of the day, these things will start overflowing in other sectors of the businesses as well. I just want to let you know. Now, this one was really interesting. Okay, we've got the visual search. So this blew my mind. So effectively, what's happening here is there's an example of how they're going to be using AI incorporated into AI ads as well. So effectively, someone, for example, will look for short-term storage. Say you're moving out of your property and you don't know, now this is you as the customer, of course, and you want to know where you can store your furniture. Okay, so here's what you do is you go, where can I store my furniture that's near me? Okay, so that would be either straight up search or AI overview searching. And what will happen is you will be able to upload your images of your products, of your furniture. Hopefully this will show you now. Okay, so upload the photos. You can upload your photos of your furniture. AI will measure it for you. It'll give you overviews of the information. It'll tell you what it is that you need to look at. and it'll tell you everything that you need to know and the approximate size of the storage unit. It will point you to where you can, with an ad, it'll go, here you go, and it'll take you through to the person's site. So it'll either be an AI overview or it'll be prompted in the AI ads that are presented in the AI overview above or below it. So it'll be things like other things as peripheral searches as well. So say, for example, it'll say you'll need packaging and wrapping, and the ads might be pertaining to where you could actually buy that packaging material. Really incredible. Like, you don't need to measure your stuff. You don't need to work out, all the different items. It will, if you load up all the information, it'll give you what you need to know, and it'll point you both in search and in ads to where you need to go to buy or, book the storage unit. So pretty amazing stuff when you think about it. And that was quite blow my mind material, I thought, and I thought that you might think so too. So the next thing that I wanted to show you as well was the Performance Max creative controls and customization. So let's go in here. And effectively, what we're going to be able to do is, at the moment, you do all your typically, what you normally do is create 4 ad assets outside, say, in Adobe Photoshop or Canva or whatever it is, and you upload it to the ads section already created. You're not going to be able to create this within the ads section itself, and you're able to upload your own branding. So let's take a look and see. This is with the help of AI. So you upload your information. It'll be what's your primary colors, the closest style font. It's not the exact font. And your branding guidelines are in there now and will be used and kept there for you for future use. You can upload all your own images that are relevant, and then you can get AI to generate assets that are similar to what you have uploaded. So you've got options. They are saying that it will belong to you. So you've got a variety of up to 4. You can upload other reference images, and then you can give further information with Gen I. You can type in there and say, this is what you want, and then that will add to it, and then you can pick and edit. So this is a before. This is if they were using that themselves. And then the other one that you saw here on the right is what Gen AI created, which is a lot more attractive. So effectively, here's all the assets that they were talking about that uploaded to the area, and you can keep that there, and there was more. Effectively, for example, you've got this chair that they're talking about here. It's got a white background, and so what it's saying is, if you click on that, you can fill in the background with whatever it is that you want. So in this case, they're saying exposed brick wall with hardcore. Looks a bit plain, so what he does is he removes part of that lamp. He doesn't want that there, so you just remove that, and it fills it in automatically with the background. It then gives you the option of filling in something. So this is like the generative fill that you see with Adobe, and you can fill in that canvas with something, whatever it is. You type in the prompt, you get 4 different assets that you choose from, and then you want to expand it so it fits on all your different device layouts, and there you go. You have done that all within ads. You have not had to use a program outside of ads to be able to do it. No wonder he's looking very pleased with himself. It is pretty amazing. All right. So that is big news, guys. And again, you do not need to be a designer or a programmer or anything to be able to do this anymore. This is going to be sitting in your asset library, and you can use it to create across all your devices within Google Ads in Performance Max, that is. Right, so the very next thing that I wanted to show you was from video aspect. What are we talking about here? Now, in Google Live, they were Marketing Live, they were talking about YouTube Shorts being rather key. Now, They're talking about in this instance that because it is so prevalent, that you're now able to do things like add stickers. Stickers will give you the ability to click on those stickers and encourages interactivity, and it can take you to things like a landing page. You can you can like the videos as an advertiser, so you can do thumbs up, I like this ad or not, which we haven't had before. And then we also are able to swipe left, and it'll give you the ability to go to a landing page without having to leave YouTube. And another thing is that if you can upload your assets, and it can create animations for you around those assets that you've uploaded. So again, you don't have to do much of the creative or any of the creative. You can simply upload stuff that you've got, ask it to do some animations with generative, and it'll give you some options here. So in this example, it was, this makeup that was being used. So you can start animating those images and turning them into ads to make them look more professional. And without even needing to be a designer, you can do that. So very interesting with that one. I thought you would find that useful as well, because there's a huge push, as if you've been following me at all, on video ads, especially shorts for 24 and 25. So making the most of this is going to be key, guys. They're also talking about, by the way, co-branding with influencers. So what they're talking about is the capacity to, you can do co-branding with them. So you have someone who does an influencer campaign, if this is your thing, like promoting your hotel or your business or your clothes or whatever the case might be. Now, one of the things that I thought, they call this Brand Connect, and what I thought was interesting about this is that you can do co-branded stuff with them. You can also, if someone has tagged you or your business, so an influencer has tagged your business, so in this instance here, okay, you will be able to turn this into an ad campaign. So if an influencer has done something for you, you can turn it into an ad. If someone mentions you and is an influencer in this case, you'll be able to turn it into an ad, which before you would have had to ask for all the assets, etc., to be able to do that from them. Now you'll be able to do this within there, and you'll be able to pull up who's mentioned me, who's mentioned my business, who's mentioned my hotel, my whatever it is. Okay, so very, very cool indeed. Okay, so now that was that one. So let's take you out of that, and then we're on the home straight here, guys. Very exciting news. Now, here we go. We've got style aligned assets in the product studio that I was mentioning. You can, have your own branding and whatnot. But let's just take a look at what we're talking about in this instance with this one here. How you're able to go into Product Studio and you can upload a specific image. Now, you can upload it, and then you can do Gen I and say, look, give me, I want this image, but I want a different kind of background. You can pick whatever it is, okay? And in the instance, say like the shoes, I want them around the, this kind of background. So you can just type it in. I want it to be a plant. I want it to be, whatever it is that you actually want with your product that you've uploaded. In that instance, it was a shoe. But you are also able to turn image to video, okay? So this is very exciting in that you'll be able, it'll say animate this image, and away it goes. And now it looks like it's actually someone shooting that shoe at a seaside location. All you did was load up the shoe. Okay, very cool. Now, another thing that was interesting with this one, which is coming now, you just have to wait for them to get there, is your brand profile that he talks about in this one, where it can, let's just see now, it brings up all sorts of things like the videos, the reviews, and everything all connected together. So what it's saying effectively is that Gen I, it can effectively see outside and pull everything together into one place that's relevant to that product. Okay, so very interesting stuff indeed. Those shopping ads as well, which are very cool. Now, this is amazing. If you are selling merch to your customers, this is very cool stuff that's coming out here. They got these product highlights, as I mentioned to you before, where it'll tell you underneath what's what reviews are, it's a really good quality, the general idea, so that you don't actually have to go look for reviews as you normally would in general search. This is going to be in the ads themselves. And the second thing was that they're going to be, yet another thing, is that you're able to do 3D spins of your product. So again, you just load up your product and you can turn it into a spinning shoe in this instance. So not just by the seaside, but you've also got animation of it spinning. Now, next, very interesting, out there, amazing thing. Wait for this, everybody. There you are able to have where you can upload images and specify the sizes, and Gen AI will change it according to the size of the model that you have, that the client selects on. So they're calling this virtual try on. So let's check it out. I find this amazing. I want to see how well this actually works. It looks amazing. If it works as well as they say it is, it's going to be obvious. So in this instance, this lady's got red shirt on, you put extra small, extra large, and it changes the model size. You put the size, and look, it tells you and shows you what it looks like on that specific model. Unbelievable. Video highlights as well. You can actually upload videos, of course. You can do edits about them. You can turn things into video. And yeah, it's connected to video so you can actually see what the model looks like. So we've got quite a bit happening in this space, haven't we? Now, I thought you would find that all very useful. So my tip, guys, really is to just start playing with Performance Max, because this is one way to obviously help you with your AI overviews and getting a presence in there. You can anyway with Google Ads, straight up ads anyway at the moment, but there is so much more with Performance Max. So start getting used to it. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do one thing, trial that, see how it works, move on to the next thing. If you're not comfortable doing that, obviously ask your agency or designer or your ads guys to help you with this. They are telling us, I don't know if it's inflated figures or not, but they are saying that there are higher conversions when we use Performance Max. So I'll test that out and see. They are saying that there's going to be really good measurements being made available, right down to the asset level. So effectively what they're telling us is that you will be able to see which asset, by asset I mean like say these photos or these videos outperformed those videos. So you might have 4 or 5 different images of this little lady dressed in this outfit right here, and you'll be able to see which ones actually converted more on the asset level basis as opposed to the whole ad. So we are going to get some much better drilled down analytics and conversion information that will serve you better, and Gen AI will be able to learn off that and serve better with your Performance Max, because it uses a Gen AI, goes through all your branding, goes through all your different assets, and it shows it to the right people at the right time. This is what they're telling us. And they take everything into account, and they're telling that it helps with increase of conversions and traffic numbers. So let's give it a try. I hope you guys found that useful, and I'll see you again at the end of the month. Thanks for joining me.